and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. We are outside of Qa'Rajh. And in the quite nice area just outside. Killed a couple of bandits, yada yada yada, found a way shrine. Let's head inside, cursed mind, and hope that it doesn't rub off. So there was a dog outside, which to me says bandits. But, I mean, it's not a 100% guarantee. We shall see. Right. What's... you look bandity. Bandity? Bandit! Hooray! I was correct. Elven arrows, yes. Glass bow. Ooh, mama. Alright, we're starting to get into glass territory. Well, figured I'd needed an upgrade. I've handled my inventory and thus currently not in need of equipping my ring of feather. But I'm keeping it because I know myself. Right, we wanted to... change up. So, I actually forgot that I bought the Longsword of Scorching. Rather, acquired the Longsword of Scorching, so I hadn't made it active. But now that I've sold the other one, the iron-based Longsword, we can use this instead. Right, let's see how the glass bow looks. Ooh, okay. I mean, it is pretty. Point here. It is not a great idea to have inspect be the same movement selection that you would otherwise use to examine an item. Because then all examination is going to be basically at risk of... Unless it's... Oh, I had to hold it down. Do I? Oh! That's not intuitive, but it does look nice. Right. I forgot to equip it. I was just... So, we go like this, that, and this. Alright. So you died there. Wait, is this... Alright. So if you have a bow out and equip another bow into your favorite slot, it doesn't automatically upgrade. And now, for some reason, the bow is affected by my chameleon, but the arrow is not. That is weird. Also, I have managed to reach alteration level 50. That means that I can now start to use open average lock spells, which will save us on lockpicks in the long run. But also mean that our security skill will go up that much slower. Because, well, we will be using less lockpicks. I do plan to keep... Well, let's see. So, if we go below 15, I will use a spell. That way, I keep myself to still using lockpicks, as long as I have them in a decent amount. But it's not like it's a lost cause and I have a risk of running out of lockpicks. We might actually reach level 50 with this lock. There we go. Level 50. No, not yet. Ooh. Ah, I thought I saw a silver vein. I did not. Alrighty, seems this descends. What is in here? Hello? Nothing. It's a dead end. Other than, you know, a pickaxe that's freaking out. I'd rather not touch that, because as it is an object, and as it is moving, it can damage me. And you all saw how that worked out back in Crumbling Mine, where I died not once, but twice. One time definitely being my own fault for not being careful, but the other time I will not take responsibility for that one. No sirree. Ooh. You, by the shape, look like a dog. You were. Alrighty. Treasure? Oh! Nope, just a rock. Well, good to know. Treasure. Yes. We won't run out of steel arrows for a long while, but that's okay. Ooh. You are not okay, though. Sorry I caught you mid-yoga. Ah, yeah. No one. Why don't you keep walking? Alright, you can't, because you're dead. Sniped you. Dwarven dagger. Nope. Dwarven bow. Well, would have been nice, but no. Treasure? Right, let's try it. We have not reached the threshold of 15 lockpicks yet. But at this rate, we are getting there. Okay, that was on me. Well, 15 is the threshold. And there goes the threshold. Right, okay. On to spells. Open average lock. Habushki. Not worth it. Alright, so we'll be using that spell on any locked doors or containers. Cursed Mine Breakdown Chambers. But it looks like there's a kind of creature around these here corners. Do I need to check the local map for this? I guess I do. Alright, how's it looking? That leads to a dead end. Which I don't think we necessarily have seen. So let's go there. Maybe we did see it and I just not remembering correctly, but well, now we can rule it out and have seen it for sure. Aha! Well, given that there's people that are alive and walking, we haven't been down there. 2 lockpicks. Okay, well, we'll try lockpicking again. But this is just a room with a dog. God, stop putting torches in barrels. Lock up a girl, yes. I like that it is accurate compared to Skyrim, where you had sort of a bit more of a floaty sort of, you can roughly reach in that area. Is that what you wanted to click? Oh, that was considered stealing. You're less likely to do that if the marker is precise. So I like that. I prefer it, actually. I don't care for that. Campo later. Bones. Nope. Do we have poisons? I believe we do. I believe that we do. Oh, I've also handed in some Nern roots to Sinderion. Not that it matters overtly, but... Why are you glowing if you are very much dead? Stop glowing. Continue to be dead. Check that one, yes. There's nothing. Alright, now we can descend to the sublocation. Whoop. Whoop. See what is going on there. Yeah, we want to get this away. Wait. Did you have 2 shields? Why? Strange. Breakdown. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, there's 2 yes.
Take care.
Where be people yapping? Glass Warhammer. Not bad. Not bad. But a glass Warhammer is not silvered. As in, if I were to use that against an ethereal being, like a ghost or a wraith, or a will-o'-the-wisp, I would be in a lot of trouble, because that thing wouldn't take any kind of damage unless I had a poison. I see that tripwire. Whoop. Oh, it's a lock trap. Are you coming this way? Oh, you are. Oh! Oh! Oh, you're gonna feel that in the morning. Oh no! That caved her head in. What were you? Bandit bowman. Dwarven arrows? Yes. Iron arrow? No. Steel arrow? Yes. Alright. Alright indeed. Stop by a chest. Must be some solid gold in there. Hey! I am not touching those logs if at all possible to avoid. I have learned from past mistakes. Well, to a point. A barricade, is it? Alright. And another tripwire with a giant mace up top. Coolio. 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 Coolio? Coolio. Looks like I can jump it, but I risk aggravating you. Hop. Booski.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me.
Yes! Oh, just your eyes. Did I just take an iron arrow? I did. Boo! You look like you got an arrow, but you don't got any arrows. Oh! That's another supplication. To where? Lower galleries. Oh. Well, not yet. Because we ain't cleared this place out completely first. And I wanted to do that before I move on. Good to know, though, that there's another supplication. Overhead. What? This is... Oi! Oh, that could have killed me. Thankfully, I am very aware of my surroundings. Yes, always. Always. You got any more of them logs? Didn't think so. What? Okay, let's try it again. Maybe we'll reach level 50 in security. Or maybe I'll just get frustrated. My money is more on the latter. That was probably there, yes. Aha! Alrighty. Gold it is. Get that out of my face. Alright, sir. Where did thou die? Here. Banded hedge. There are no hedges below ground, you silly sod. They aren't growing down here. Also, wouldn't a druid be a more fitting title in that case? Lot of money, lot of money. Not a lot, a whole lot of else, but money we'll take. Because money ain't weighing nothing. Yeah, that's how it is. Does it make sense? No, but I'll take it. Certainly not complain about it. We seen all, yes. Alright, the supplication it is. And avoid... Oh. And avoid getting hurt by the logs. Which is a sentence that you don't really need to say very often. But, at least once. Alright. Over here, yes. Let's hope there's not an enemy right off the bat when we come down. Oh, there he is. Biscuit. Well, Chameleon helps in that case. 2 lockpicks. Ooh, well, aren't you a fancy one? Right, now where's the other one? Gone through the doorway, leaving your friend to die. Oh, I see how it is. Oi, there you are. Do not... Are you... Why? Are we gonna play Ring Around the Roses with this rock? No, we're not. Buttshot. Yoink, 2 lockpicks. Nice. Hello. I've come to kill you. A rat. Do they not keep a clean house since there's rat? Well, rats. Might be more. Wabushki. Grr. Ooh. Ow! Stop. Treasure. Yes. Arrows of burning. Hooray! Steel arrow. Yes. He looks comfy, but I don't think he is. Because, you know, I think he's dead. There's quite a lot of echo in these caverns. Do you think there are mushrooms in this chest? No, money. I will take it. I don't have the greatest use for mushrooms. Where to money? Well, I can use that. We're certainly not running out of steel arrows at this rate. Seems that they are more or less being swapped out where iron arrows was the norm. You know, for how many of them are called mines, surprisingly few of them actually have nuggets and ore veins for me to collect. I don't like that. Not one bit, no. What do we got? Maybe over there. Oh, definitely over there. Hello. You too. Hello. Ooh. There's someone down there. Hard to say. Well, let's start with this side. Bandit ringleader. Akaviri Warhammer of Burden. Ooh, Akaviri? Unyielding curious. Resist normal weapons. No. So is that... I mean, it says Akaviri, but that is definitely Dwemer. Bit of an odd mix-up. Hard chest. Oh. Okay. Well... The subtle rattle of lockpicks and falling lock tumblers is music to your ears. Your increased skills have made you a journeyman of security. When you pick locks, only 2 tumblers now fall when you break a pick. Well, that is all well and good, but, so I can't... It will never go below this. But the difficulty for these don't change, I think. Hey! What? Are you serious? Only 2 tumblers. That means that not 4 are supposed to fall. This is not right. Yeah, what the garbage? What's that? Only 2 tumblers are supposed to fall. Is that out of 5? Because if that's the case, you need to specifically state that. And you don't. Which makes me annoyed. And I don't intend on being annoyed because I love Oblivion. But I don't like it when you don't describe what is happening. And when you omit very important details like that. I'm gonna continue because it's hard and I don't have a way of dealing with it. Also because I call bullshit. If you say 2 tumblers, only 2 tumblers will fall. Only 2 tumblers should fall. Asshole. I'm not a fan. Hoi, ahoy!
Nothing to worry about, I guess.
You, sir, will answer for my critique. Yes. My eyes were also playing tricks on me because they told me that there would only be 2 tumblers that would fall. And yet all 4 fell. I am upset. Very upset. Alright. Oh, I thought you were alive since you were sort of wiggling. You were not alive. Stop putting torches in barrels. So, the mining operation, eh? Of the mine, which is only 3 levels down. It's going to take a hecking long time to get down here to actually mine. Now, are there... Oh, I was about to say, are there any veins? Yes. 1 thus far. Really? Just 1 vein and it's empty? Oh, wow. We're gonna have some serious talks about that. If that's the case... Really? 1 vein and it's empty. I think veins have a spawn chance where like they're always gonna spawn, but the chance / risk of them basically spawning in and being empty does exist. There is only 1 singular vein. Oh, it's just a rat. There's only 1 singular vein. And we needed to go down 2 sub-levels in order to even get to it. I am not happy. Nothing. Nothing. Empty. Wow, okay, well, that's, just checking the map, is indeed the end of Cursed Mine. Well, not Cursed Mine, is it? Hold on, it is. So, in the next episode, let me just get my lists back. So we are at CUR to be exact. What do we got? Well, it would be DA, if anything. What do we got in that? Let's start with Alien Ruins. There are no Alien Ruins that starts with D. Alright, that's out of the question then. Mines. Well, there's a Darsek Moor. What? Listed as a mine, but is a fort with marauders inside. Well, it might be the next location, but I'm probably going to slot it in as a fort then. But it was... Oh, but let's see if there aren't any caves first. So fort... Are there any one before Darsek Moor? D-A-S. So... no, of forts beginning with D. We have Fort Double Cross, Fort Dirich, and that's it. Darsek Moor is the only fort beginning with DAS. But let's see when it comes to caves. Yes. With caves, we have 2. We have 1 Dark Fissure, and we have Dark Fathom Cave. I believe the Dark Fissure may be part of a quest. Let's see. yes, it is part of the Mages Guild quest line. But it should be possible to enter regardless. Also because I think that Darkfathom Cave is likely also a quest location. It is. It is. So that's different. That is... Oh yeah, that is the location where you hand in the staff of the Everscamp for the quest down in Leowyn. Because there's a Sheergorth shrine inside. Okay, well, we'll skip Darkfathom Cave then. Because it is technically pointless. Because it's basically meant for the quest. And I think it might also be locked if you're not on that quest. Where to Dark Fissure is in generally open. And it's just... horrible place in general. So, I will meet you next time near Dark Fissure. But until then, take care.